Can't sleep? I woke up kinda hungry. Wanna go? Hey, what's wrong? You flinched at the sudden sound of Atsumo's loud voice, but turned your head into his direction anyways. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. What happened? Why are you crying? He squatted down next to you and moved your hair out of your face. It's nothing, don't worry. This doesn't look like nothing to me. It's nothing, really. I'm just a bit overwhelmed today, I guess. You want to talk about it? You tiredly shook your head before leaning forward to bury your face in Atsumo's chest. Alright. He pulled you closer and gently ran his fingers through your hair to calm you down. Well, if you don't want to talk, then I won't force you, but I really don't know how to cheer you up. Will telling a funny story help? Hey, do you want to hear about that one time Osamu took his clothes off at the training camp in front of the whole team while sleepwalking, and then proceeded to flirt with Suna? You were laying on Yaku's bed. Yaku was cuddled up against your back and had wrapped his arms around you. He wasn't letting go of you, even though you had stopped crying a while ago. Is there anything I can do to make you feel better? Dunno, buy me a cat? Anything but that. Then don't say it if you don't mean it. I mean it. So buy me one. I can't, at least not now. Why not? You're being childish now. Yaku sighs. There's a variety of reasons, but money is the biggest problem I can think of right now. Aside from the obvious fact that your parents won't be allowing you to keep a cat, and I don't want that poor thing to end up in a shelter. You're right, but I still want a cat. I'll buy you one when we're a little older, okay? Once I have a stable job and can afford a nice place to live in. Wait, are you serious right now? You peeled yourself out of Yaku's hug and turned around to look at him. Why would I not be serious? It's just I wasn't expecting you to take our relationship this serious. I mean, we've never talked about our future plans before, so... Yaku's eyes opened wide in absolute shock. Hey, don't tell me you don't want to be with me in the future. You're not thinking about breaking up with me, are you? Of course not, silly. I would never willingly break up with you. I'm happy to hear you want to continue being with me even when we're adults. Honestly, I was worried about it. You've told me about the offer from the club in Russia. I was scared you might break up with me. Yaku pulled you back into his arms. Of course I'm not going to break up with you. But we do really need to talk about that. We'll find a solution though, promise. I need to give you that cat someday soon after all. Iwaizumi somehow had managed to escape Oikawa and the rest of the team for once, and was now walking up the stairs to the rooftop, where he wanted to spend the next 30 minutes napping in peace. I can't wait to sleep a bit. God, today seriously sucks. He pushed the door open and stepped outside, only to see your familiar figure standing next to the fence up ahead. You rubbed your tears away with the back of your hand, not noticing Iwaizumi, who turned completely pale at the sight of you crying all by yourself on the school's rooftop. There's no way. You won't jump, right? Iwaizumi sprinted to where you were standing and tightly grabbed your arm, afraid you were going to disappear right in front of his eyes. What? Iwa, God, don't scare me like that. I thought someone was gonna push me over the fence. Iwaizumi's eyes turned glossy, but before you could say anything, he had already pulled you into a hug. Don't jump. Please don't jump. He whispered, and you felt his body shaking. Hey, what are you even talking about? I wasn't gonna jump. How am I supposed to believe that? I don't want to lose you, YN. I don't know what happened. I don't know why you feel sad, but talk to me and I promise we can find a solution, okay? Did someone bully you? I'll beat them up. No, you're misunderstanding. Were your parents mean to you again? YN, I'm here for you. You're not alone. Hajime, look at me. You pushed the boy away from you. Once there was a little distance between the two of you, you cupped his face with your hands and forced him to look at you. This is just a misunderstanding. I wasn't going to jump, I swear. I just came here because I was feeling a bit sad and didn't want to cry in front of my classmates, but I wasn't going to end my own life. Iwaizumi stared at you for a while without saying a word before he finally nodded. You're always acting so tough, but look at you crying now. God, I'm so in love with you. You smiled at him as you wiped the tears off his cheeks before wrapping your arms around his body again. Wanna ditch class and just stay like this for a while? Someone rang the doorbell, so you got out of your bed and dragged yourself downstairs. You wiped the tears from your eyes before you opened the door. Hey YN, I wasn't sure you were home or not, and you wouldn't pick up the phone when I called, but you're actually home. Great. Anyways, I just dropped by to... Wait, what's wrong? Did you cry? You tried to hold back your tears and signaled Kindaichi to come in. He stepped into the apartment and closed the door. Tears once again began to form in your eyes. She died. Died? You nodded and tried to wipe the tears away that were now streaming down your face. Who died? Oh god, what do I do? I'm no good at cheering people up. Do I call Iwaizumi? Kindaichi decided to pull you into a hug, wrapping his arms around your waist as you tried to figure out what to do next. They just killed her with a metal pipe. They just smashed it against her head. Wait, hold up, and who got killed? We need to report that to the police. And then I saw this fan art of her in a wedding dress and it just broke my heart and I can't stop crying. I feel so empty, so dead. I'll never be happy again. Fan art. Why would someone... Wait, you aren't crying over some fictional character's death right now, are you? Of course I am. She was my favorite character in the whole show. And what they did to her was way too cruel. I just wanted to see her happy. She deserved it. She was so young and Mikey. You then started ranting about how heartless the author of a certain manga was, and how every time you loved a character dearly, they ended up dead. Right, I guess I shouldn't have forgotten that you're a fucking otaku. Kindaichi let out a heavy sigh as he continued listening to you, arms still tightly wrapped around your waist.